It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we've got Daniel Jones. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself very happy, that's for sure, because we got a pair of top 5 defenses in the NFL squaring off. And opportunities to score, well, they figure to be extremely limited.
And partner, you know, my smile is wide because this is a lot of fun for a guy like me to watch, as you noted. And if there's something else that we both know that these teams take pride in, it's how other defense have done to controlling games and putting them in a position to win. Something else they're proud of, though, how high they rank in the league. And they're trying to use this game to move up in those rankings and become the top defense in the league.
Second drive of the game, first for this offense, and they have it in a tough spot, backed up toward their own goal line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Room here to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, nearly intercepted right away. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. The crowd may be losing just a little. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. From the 17, Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Chris Myrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a success. How it happened.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19. Now Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing Jones. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
They'll run for it with Robinson. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Didn't quite get the touchdown, but now they're really knocking on the door.
And if you're the play caller, now you're thinking to yourself, what is your sequence? Because you're not just thinking one play here just in case. You're looking ahead as well. I wonder if he's just thinking 3 power plays at max to get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and goal, Jones. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
So roughing the passer there on 2nd and goal. They'll get half the distance and a fresh set of downs to try to punch one in. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and worked their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a third and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the... That will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
A second down throw for Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw into the hands of Henry here. First down now, but that clock rolling. Play action now, Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one, but that is showing.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Gay's kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll get a little extra extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
Partner, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Being chipped, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the... To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This complete to Henry over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Gets this to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw, Prescott. Again, he finds Moore. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
มองเจอีทีน่าโกซีไปให้แบงค์โอ้โห
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Now Prescott. They shakes him off. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Gay knocks this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next.